Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, online teachers. Here we are trying to understand Google Classroom for another task. What is this task? We try to understand the Google Classroom for creating and posting the assignments. As it is online learning platform, so obviously we will have to give assignments to the classes and students. So in that case, what steps we have to follow up and from where we have to assign the students the assignments that we want for our daily class routines. So in that case, when we open our Android app, we will have three tabs: Stream, Classwork, Pupil. In order to assign the assignment to class, we will use the Classwork tab. When we click at this Classwork tab, in that screen, we will get a create icon at the right bottom corner. When we tap at this create icon, a list of options appear at screen that we can find over here. These options include assignment, question, material, reuse, post, topic. We are going to explain the first option here today, that is assignment, how we have to give assignment to the class. So in that case, in the default class, we can select all students or some students for optional subjects to whom we are going to assign this assignment. So after selecting the class other than the default class, or after selecting the number of students, next setting that we have to set, that is title for the test or assignment. So title must be description based, means what description that we are giving with this assignment, the title must related to that. If it is a class test, we have to give the title for the test as it is a class test with some number or with some topic. Then comes the description. Description may be a question of the assignment on which you are going to give assignment to the students, or it may be single or multi-statement questions or multiple questions. Then after the questions, we have to adjust the points for the test. Afterwards, we must have to select some due date for the assignment, at which date we want students to submit it, and this assignment must be under certain topic. So in that case, what we have to do, we have to select the topic which must be necessarily related to the assignment. Let's see how we can adjust these settings. For this purpose, open your Google Classroom app. From the Classroom app, select the class in which you have to assign the test. Let's say we are going with this class of 10th rows for session 2021. Here we have to select the classwork tab. From classwork tab, click on this plus icon of create, then select the assignment. From the assignment, give some meaningful title. Let's say it's CS test and test and its test number 12, and it's dated for, must mention our date here. Then we have to start up certain message for the test, and with the test we will give some questions. So typing all the question and complete instructions related to the test, and then we have to select the number of students if the subject is optional like computer science. Here we are selecting the students to whom we are assigning this current test. It may be assigned to whole class if subject is compulsory, but if it is optional we can select the students. So we have selected students. Afterwards, what we have to do, we have to point some grade, and it all related to the questions that we have given. In same question points we have to sum up over here. So afterwards, then we have to give some due date. So due date will be selected for the test. Let's say it is at 10 January to 2022. So time is optional. If you want to select it, otherwise leave it. Let's say we are selecting the time for 10 a.m. So it's okay. Then comes the topic. Let's say here we have many topics, but we are going to create a new topic. How we will create it? Just by tap at add topic and then type the topic. It's CS test 2021. Save it, and now the test is under the topic of CS 2021. Afterwards, here is material option. That means we can attach a test related material with this post. How and how many types of files that we can attach? We can attach from Drive, or we can attach certain link on which assignment is best or which are related to the assignment. We can click at this link, and here the link may be any URL. This URL may be any news website, any academic website, or any YouTube video link. Clear? So as we are going to give the questions and their related some pattern outputs for the HTML based questions, so that's why here I have already attached the screenshots for this test. How it is added? Just simply I have uploaded the file from already selected files. Let's say here this is the screenshot of my questions, so I have selected over here, and similarly we can add the any other file related to the test by just tapping at this attachment link. And we can also tag some photo. Real time photo means at the time of creating your post you can tag photo using the this tag photo image, or we can record the video and we can share, or just by simply uploading by this option upload file we can upload the file. So I have already linked up my related questions. So here comes the last step, that is post it. We can also schedule this test, means we can also create the post before the class time and just schedule it for future uploading or sharing of this post by automatically. For that case we don't need to be online, just the Google Classroom will share the material, share the assignment at the time of schedule, at the settled time of scheduling. Clear? So in this way, how we will schedule? Just tap the setting, and then here comes the options of schedule, save draft, delete draft, or send Google feedback. Schedule means we can schedule by this option, otherwise just save this draft. So by your own self you can post it at the time of class or delete it. We are just scheduling it, and scheduling must be kept in mind that it will be in future time reference, means in next day. At the same day, at the same date we cannot schedule. At the next day, day after tomorrow or next week, scheduling can be done. On the same date scheduling cannot be done. So we are just posting it at the time, so we are not scheduling. For scheduling, we have to select the schedule date and time. Although we are not scheduling, we are just posting, but the steps are here that in these ways we can schedule by setting the date and time, and then we will just tap at this schedule option, so our assignment will be scheduled. But as we are not scheduling, we are just posting it, so simply just tap on this post option. So in this way class assignment is created and posted in the Google Classroom, and its notification appears at the stream. Here we can see that this is the new assignment for CS test 12 dated 5th January, although it was already taken, but the time was given for Monday. So we have shared the post at the stream to get the submission of the students' attempt. So in this way, we can create the test or assignment just by tapping at classwork, then create button, then assignment, and then rest of the options, and just by posting or scheduling it. So in this way, we have learned today how to create the assignment. In next tutorial, we will see how to create and post the material in Google Classroom. Till then, take care. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.